said you owned a coupe?
Yeah. About 20 years ago.
Dang, is that the last time you saw it?
I sold it to a guy in Birmingham. He had a motor already ready to put in.
Yeah, these cars were probably in better shape 20 years ago, most of them.
Yeah, the guy came from Birmingham. I never saw it again.
That one's a little wobbly. It needs,
Yeah, it looks like. Check. Probably tie rods.
it's missing a bolt because it needs, that broke off.
Needs a new stud.
Yeah. I got the stud, but they said they'd have to change the bearing or something in it. But I have the stud in the console there, if it's easy to put on. She's pretty oily. I guess it's got a pretty bad oil leak. The calipers and the rotors, the brakes are probably something that are kind of fishy.
Look, that timing cover might be what's leaking on this oil.
Oh, the timing cover?
Yeah, right up here. Running down.
So this car has a timing belt?
Yeah.
I guess the question is this a interference or non-interference engine?
I think they're non-interference. I had to look.
Yeah, most Toyotas are. I know the V6s typically aren't, but this is a 4-cylinder.
Yeah, I might have to double check.
Wonder. How do you feel about the rust underneath on the car? Like the rocker panels and everything. It's pretty rusty there. But it got hit in the back. I planned on replacing that.
Yeah, it just needs to be pulled out.
Yeah.
It's still pretty solid though.
Yeah, I got a new tire well for it, and I'm going to get a new tail light panel.
Yeah.
I'll get a new quarter panel if I have to. But this is like what protects you in a wreck.
Yeah, you bump
Yeah,
support there.
it looks like it didn't take too much damage.
No, I ain't been in too bad.
Yeah. I'm surprised. I guess it just crunched that. And
Yeah.
of course, the taillight panel was what really took the brunt of it.
Right. Yeah, I mean, it's still pretty solid.
What do you think about the rear end here? It's a GTS rear end. It's got the LSD, right?
Yeah.
How can you tell if it's got a limited slip on these? Look at that boost. Exhaust.
It's hitting the drive shaft.
Oh wow.
That's what I see.
Ooh yeah.
Every time you're driving,
That's not good.
I thought I could feel it.
That is definitely a custom made muffler there, exhaust.
Yeah,
That's probably why it sounds so funny.
yeah, somebody's done some hacking welding on this. It's got a new drive shaft in it.
Yeah, I had that put in.
Okay, yeah, that's what you're telling me. So probably need axle seals. Rear axle. That's what all this buildup is on both sides.
Oh yeah.
The axle seals are leaking. Yeah, this one's really wet. Yeah. Rear axle seal.
You got that old coil suspension there. What are the McPherson struts? Is that a strut?
No, that's your strut.
Oh, okay. Yeah, shows how much I know. These are coils. Is that a shock, I guess, right there? In between the coils?
That's bump stop. That's where, like, if it comes down too far, that's where it'll stop.
Oh, I see.
Bottoming out. Yeah. pretty solid still. I mean, it's a lot of surface rust. Nothing's rusted through.
Yeah. Yeah, it spent a lot of its time in Guatemala in the desert, so I guess it's probably similar atmosphere to Alabama. Probably very humid and hot during the summer. I don't know if it gets cold in the winter. Ooh, that's the rack and pinion, huh?
Yeah, it's in the rack.
I got an AW11 manual rack.
Maybe.
Yeah, just
I don't know if they'll swap or not.
you have to. They sell a conversion kit for it online, like a really popular ae86 shop.
Yeah.
Online sells one. It's $108, but you. So what about the bushings on the? These are the tie rods.
That's a sway bar.
Sway bar, okay. That's the tie rod. Maybe?
Yeah, it's tie rod here. And they still feel solid. All the movements in that rack. You can see where it's leaking out of the seal.
Yeah. What's considered the tie rod end?
These. That's it.
What is that? Has like a Carson
Cotter pin.
Carter pin.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's the bushings.
Yeah, that's the tie rod bushings. They're still solid.
Why do people say tie rod and tie rod ends? Is there a difference? Or?
You got inner and outer.
Oh.
So you got. This one bolts on here. This is actually the end of it. It screws on to here. And it stops right here where this one screws on.
Oh, I see.
So
yeah.
you got it's actually two pieces. So you got an inner and an outer here.
How do you feel about the inner and the outer on both sides?
They're both pretty solid.
That one's got a zip tie on it.
Yeah, that's where somebody's replaced it before, and they had, to reuse the boots. The factory boots have a clamp. It's kind of factory crimp,
Yeah.
So a lot of times people just put zip ties back on them, so you can't reuse them.
Okay, that makes sense. So it's just the rack that's wobbly?
Yeah, everything else still looks solid.
Would that be hard to fix? Probably better off swapping out with a manual rack, right? Because I don't think
you will never have that problem again. And you do away with the power steering pump. You got less drag on the motor. It's all personal preference, I guess.
Yeah, maybe I could have the power steering pump replaced or rebuilt or something, but I don't know where I could get one. I figured it would probably cost more than replacing it with a manual rack. Power steering would be nice if I could do it fairly cheap.
Valve cover leaking up top.
The valve cover gasket's leaking?
Yeah, you see right up there where it's kind of wet off that corner.
Yeah.
And that's what probably a lot of this is running down. There ain't nothing major.
Say that again.
There's nothing major wrong with it. Still pretty solid little car.
Would you drive it to like Chattanooga, Tennessee, or
Yeah.
Bryan, Alabama?
I
Or...
wouldn't have a problem driving it anywhere.
I drove it from the Mexican border to Coleman, Alabama before I got hit in the back a couple of years ago.
Yeah, there you go.
And it hasn't been drove a ton since.
Yeah.
Why is that?
Yeah, it's probably like it output shaft seal there. There's a seal inside here. And slide that drive shaft up in there. It could be leaking around that seal. Do you replace it when you put this drive shaft in here?
Yeah, I had somebody put that
okay.
in for me.
And they didn't replace the seal in it, did they?
I don't think so.
Yeah, it don't look like it. Some people, sometimes, you can damage them putting them in. If you're not careful putting a drive shaft in them. But if they didn't replace it, they probably needed to be replaced before and they just didn't put one in it. There ain't nothing to that though. That's just dropping the drive shaft, and there's a seal right there and pop it out.
Yeah.
Pop a new one in it. They should have replaced it when they put that in. But yeah, I don't see anything majorly wrong with it.
Just
Thermostat housing you put on.
yeah, it's leaking. You see that red sealant?
Yeah.
It's like silicone, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that guy told me that was Permatex. That's a lie. Or he doesn't know. What would you do? Pretty much just take it apart and then.
And reseal it. Yeah.
You think I bought a Toyota OEM gasket. You think that'd be reusable? It's rubber, so it's like tougher than like the cheapos.
No, I don't know. It all depends on how it comes off.
What about the water inlet gasket? He messed with that too, but I think he did it right. Cause you
I
didn't.
was trying to see what.
Cause that's, I guess the one that goes to the thermostat housing is called the water outlet gasket, right?
Yeah. Have you haven't had them put coolant in it?
Yeah. I've been putting distilled water.
Yeah.
This coolant's so expensive.
I was wondering if it ain't gonna work.
Yeah, it should be next to the water pump there.
Yeah, I'm just wondering if it ain't the water pump that's leaking. And not,
Well,
it's wet back there behind, right there below it. where it's
I see the
supposed to be.
water dripping. Whenever you turn on the car, the water drips from the thermostat housing.
Does it?
Yeah, it does.
It need to be resealed. They didn't seal it up good.
As far as like steering and everything goes, you think I could drive it with the rack and pinion like it is right now?
Yeah, it ain't gonna give you no problem. It's just,
I
you might
just-
have a little bit of slack, in your steering wheel.
Oh, I do, big time. I just didn't know if it'd come loose and then like
No,
lose
it ain't
control of the
nothing
steering.
like that's gonna happen.
Okay.
You're dealing with no power steer and then a little bit of that little bit of slack that you feel. That's what that little bit of movement is. When you feel it in your steering wheel, that's what you're feeling. It's just that little bit of movement in the rack.
You think
It's not.
it only having 3 bolts instead of 4 makes the wheel shake like that? Maybe it needs new, what do they call it, like the inner bearing?
Nah, it feels solid. There ain't nothing.
Question is, would you drift it?
We can take it down the road right now.
Yeah. Yeah. Find us a good spot.
You don't go drifting, Tim.
You go do it.
You all right? Did you get my message?
Yeah, I tried. I wouldn't get the signal. I texted you back, but I would have got one.
I just didn't know. My dad asked me
Yeah.
if I needed or knew anybody.
There's no slack in the ball joints. That's really the only thing I'd have to worry about as far as like losing steering would be the ball joints, the struts, and the coilovers. Are the shocks what's inside the coilovers? Or the coils, I mean? Not coilovers.
That's your shot.
Oh, this is
Yeah, it's
the strut?
It's your strut, yeah.
Okay. It's got 2 words for it. I see. Pretty green on the car lingo. But yeah, at least I understand the inner and outer tie rod ends and bushings.